Welcome to Sellbrite. We're really glad to have you start a trial of the software with us, and hopefully you've just watched the product tour video so you have an idea of where things live in the Sellbrite software. If not, no big deal. It's super simple, and we're going to review these concepts multiple times anyhow. But for the purpose of this video, what I want to do is explain the goal of your first day using Sellbrite and what we're hoping to see in terms of getting set up to use the software. Our main goal for your initial few minutes, maybe even hours using the software, is to build your product catalog. What you can see here is my product catalog. It lives right in the products tab of Sellbrite, and you can build that data a few different ways. We're going to take you through the easiest way to do it and the way that most merchants do it in Sellbrite in just a second, and that's through our setup guide. But our goal, and really the goal of the setup guide, is to build you a complete product catalog that you can use to manage your product data, that you can use to update inventory quantities, and it can be the center hub of your operation for selling across multiple channels moving forward. The way we're going to do it is by first connecting your sales channels and importing the listings from each sales channel. And the way Sellbrite works is during your setup, what we're going to do is bring in your listings from every channel, and when you click on one of these logos, you're going to actually see your listings. In this case, these are just draft listings, but if I had active Amazon listings on this channel, they would come in. And during setup, you're going to be able to say, I want to take these listings from, say, my eBay channel, and I want to build my products out of them. Or I have most of my data on my BigCommerce store, so I want to take my listings from BigCommerce, which you can see here, and I want to build my products from there. So our goal for the setup guide is going to be connect your channels. We're going to import the data from each channel, and then you can decide which channel do you want to actually build your product catalog from. Generally, we would recommend the channel that offers the most data or is the one that you usually use for managing everything at this time. But that's totally up to you. And you can even do it from multiple channels, and we'll get into that in a second. So for now, let's jump into a brand new fresh account, and we'll show you exactly how to do this. Okay, so here we are in a brand new Sellbrite account, and I'm going to take you through our setup guide and show you just how easy it is to connect your channels, to get all of your listings imported, and to build that product catalog. So first things first, click on Connect Your Channels and get started. And I'm going to start with my Shopify channel. Okay, so now I've got my Shopify channel, my Amazon channel, and my eBay channel connected. So what Sellbrite is doing is it is automatically pulling in all of my existing listings for all three of those channels. It's not doing anything with them. It's not going to update them at all yet. It's just bringing them into the Sellbrite system. So step 2 is all about telling Sellbrite where the majority of your inventory lives, where all of your product data lives. So we're going to get started with step 2, and we're prompted here to choose a channel that we want to build products from. So generally, there is a hierarchy of channels where we can get the most data. Your Shopify store or a BigCommerce store or a WooCommerce store tends to offer the most data that Sellbrite can import. After that, I would say eBay and Etsy are the next best marketplaces. And then after that would be Amazon. The reason is Amazon is notoriously stingy with its product data. And even if you created the ASINs yourself, oftentimes Amazon will not send them to us. So if you are building your catalog for Amazon, or if you're an Amazon only seller, you may be missing some images. We'll generally get at least one image, but you may be missing some descriptions and things like that. So for our purposes, I'm going to select Shopify. And before I build my inventory, I do want to show that there is actually another method. So if you have your product data in a separate location, and maybe you have it saved on your computer, you can always build your products in Sellbrite through our template, through a flat file or CSV, which is just a format of spreadsheet that makes it really easy to import and export into software like Sellbrite. So even if you do go through this process and you do build your listings from, say, Shopify or one of your sales channels, you can still enrich it later with a flat file. So don't worry if you're missing some data. The vast majority of merchants are missing at least something. Maybe it's not that there's something missing, but they decide later, you know what, I want to add some new attributes to my products that maybe didn't exist in the other channel or the channel that you were selling on previously. Maybe you want to add some custom fields to help make your product stand out more in search. And you can totally do that. But for now, we're going to go ahead and build inventory. And Sellbrite is automatically taking all the data from the listings tab and building it in the products tab. This is going to happen in the background. And the last thing we're going to do, once your inventory is built in the products tab, once we've taken all the data from the listings tab, built it into a full product catalog, we're going to go through this process called linking. And what this means is it's going to take your listings from each channel. So this little diagram shows you've got a Shopify listing, an Amazon listing, and an eBay listing, and we're going to link them to the product that has the matching SKU on those listings. So the whole idea behind Sellbrite, if you've looked at our What is Sellbrite section of the Help Center, you'll know it's kind of like a hub and a spoke model, where you have the hub is your products and the spokes are your various listings on your various sales channels. And if there is, for any reason, if we aren't able to link a listing to a product, and Sellbrite will skip a product if it detects that you have multiple listings with the same SKU, we'll skip trying to build that product in your product catalog. You can always do that manually right in the interface. You can link a listing to a product and you can create a new product from a listing at any time. So you can see that we've gone through our 3 steps. Our channels are connected. We have chosen a channel to build our products from, and we have asked Sellbrite to go through and link the listings to our products. Now, up here you can see I'm actually still importing my listings from Amazon, so that's totally fine. Sellbrite's actually going to complete the importing of all of your listings before it goes through and builds inventory. So even though we've completed these steps, the system is still doing some work. You can see I just got a notice saying my eBay listings import's complete. It's clearly already moved on to downloading from Amazon. And then once that's done, it's going to go through, build my inventory from Shopify and link all my listings together. And then I'll have my product data in my listings tab, and I'll have a fully built product catalog ready to get started with the next step.